With Pokemon Worlds coming to a close and Pokemon AZ soon to come, it made me realize just how many Pokemon there are right now. As I was watching VGCs, I saw so many Pokemon that I had such little knowledge about. And that's honestly due to me not playing Scarlet and Violet and or Sword and Shield. And that's mainly because I'm just broke. But regardless, it showed me how many Pokemon I've either missed out on or completely forgotten, especially their shiny forms. There are so many great Pokemon out there with amazing shiny forms that I flat out have just forgotten over the years. So today, I'm going to be ranking every single shiny Pokemon. Now, just how many shiny Pokemon are out there? Maybe something like 700, 800, 900? No, try 1000. So not only am I going to be ranking every single shiny Pokemon, but I'm also going to be ranking their variations and regional forms. I'll be using 8 tiers to be ranking these shinies. Why 8, you may ask? I don't know, stop questioning me. The pink tier will be for perfect or near perfect shinies. The gray tier are for amazing shinies, and while they aren't perfect, they are awesome. The good tier are for just good shiny Pokemon. The mid tier is for okay shinies. The tier is for shinies that, like, if I came across them, I wouldn't be jumping for joy, but you know, they exist. The pretty bad tier is for objectively bad shinies, and then finally, there's the trash, terrible, and disgrace shinies. The worst of the worst. And at the end of the video, I'm going to be picking out my favorite shiny Pokemon. Alright, so first we have Bulbasaur, and off rip, I love Bulbasaur shiny so much. It's really great. I see so much like Bulbasaur shiny slander. I love it. I love it a lot. Ivysaur is good. I just don't really like Ivysaur's design in general. Nah, I'm putting Venusaur in great. Now, as for G-Max Venusaur, I don't really care about it too much. It's just kind of a big dinosaur with a funny looking petal on his head. Same goes for Mega Venusaur. But next we have peak already, dude. Charmander. Charmander shiny is so peak. Charmander in general is pretty peak. Same goes with Charmeleon. Granted, he's not peak, but you know, he's great. Then there's Charizard. He's easily in peak. And G-Max Charizard looks really cool, so I'm going to be putting him in peak too. Again, I've never played Sword and Shield before, so I've never seen these mons like in-game, but I can imagine it looks super cool. Now, Shiny Mega Charizard X, I don't like it. I don't like the teal. I really don't like the teal. I think I'm going to put it in mid. Now, Mega Charizard Y, on the other hand, that's peak right there. That might be one of the best. Now, as for Squirtle, I think I'm going to initially just put him in mid. I'll be putting Wartortle in good, though. I like Shiny Blastoise, but G-Max Blastoise looks sick. He looks awesome. And Mega Blastoise, I think I'm going to be putting him in peak too, to be honest. Alright, now we're on to the regular Pokemon. I'm going to be putting Caterpie in great tier. I like Caterpie shiny. Metapod, I'm going to be putting him in good. And Butterfree, I'm also going to be putting him in good. Butterfree has a G-Max form? Why does it look so sick? Alright, now for Pidgeot. He's going in good. Pidgeota's going in good. Pidgeot is going in great. And Mega Pidgeot's going in great. Alright, Rattata kind of just looks like a puke green. This guy's going in pretty bad. And Raticate just looks terrible. So does Alolan Raticate. I really hate Alolan Raticate. I'm putting you in trash, terrible, and disgrace. I hate Alolan Raticate so much. Ekans, I hate your shiny, but Arbok shiny just looks awesome. What? I've never actually seen Arbok shiny. Aw, this one's gonna hurt, dude. Okay, so Pikachu is one of my favorite Pokemon. The first plushie I bought was a Pikachu plushie. You can't see it too well. Oh, look, he's like right in front of you. He's right in front of you. He's looking at you. And then I also have a Pikachu Squishmallow. And then I also have a Pikachu Pillow. So as you could tell, I really like Pikachu. But the shiny doesn't look good. I'm gonna have to put him in mid, bro. I can't put him in pretty bad or bro. I can't do it. Alright, now it's on to Nidoran male and female. We're starting off with female, and off rip, I love it. I love the color swap design that they chose to do. And then Nidoran male looks amazing with blue. You're going in great. The entire evolution line and Nidoking. Yep. Alright, Clefairy. The shiny doesn't really change much other than give it green tips on his ears, but I really like it. So I'm going to be putting it in good. Regular Vulpix kind of mid. Alolan Vulpix also kind of mid. Now shiny Ninetales looks peak. It looks too peak, and so does Alola Ninetales, and no one can tell me otherwise. It looks awesome. Alright, Venonat, I like Venonat shiny, and so does Venomoth, dude. Venomoth looks great. Oh my goodness. Is that Meowth shiny? Like, is that the real shiny form? Oh my god, it is. It looks terrible. What is this freak? That's Galarian Meowth. Dude, that guy looks like a freakazoid. Hey, I like him. He's kind of cool. I didn't know he was chill like that. Abra, bad. Kadabra, bad. Alakazam, mid. Would y'all be mad at me if I went ahead and put Alakazam in good just because of the beard? Alright, I didn't think so. Thanks anyway. Alright, the Ponyta line. Dude, the Ponyta line is peak. All of them are super just amazing. I love all of them. They're all great. Alright, there's Slowpoke, which again, dude, I hate putting some of my favorite like Pokemon and just the A tiers. Is that Galarian Slowpoke? This is awesome. What? A Mega Slow, bro. This guy just got himself stuck in his own shell. I'm like, oh, are you stupid or something? I'm putting him in good. Farfetch'd, that's such a bad shiny. Hey, do you want to see the difference between Galarian Farfetch'd and shiny Galarian Farfetch'd? Yeah, going terrible tier, buddy. Anyway, Doduo, I like your shiny. Your shiny is awesome. Alright, I love the Cloyster line. Dude, I didn't even know shiny, what's it called? Shelder looked like that? That looks awesome. And then there's Cloyster, he's in great. And then now we're on to the Ghastly line. Gengar is also another one of my favorite Pokemon. But god, the shiny's terrible. Like, super disappointing. Like, terrible. Now, G-Max Gengar looks like peak, dude. Yep, you gotta go there, buddy. And so does the Mega Evolution, obviously. Why does G-Max Gengar look like a freak, though? What's going on, dude? Get this guy on somewhere. Onix? Oh, I have a personal vendetta against Onix. But removing that bias, terrible. Disgrace. I'm not removing my bias, bro. This guy is terrible. I genuinely have such a vendetta against Onix. Steelix is cool, but hey, a guy like me, I'm not losing to Pikachu as a ground type. I'm just saying. The shiny is pretty bad, but I'm putting him in terrible because he's just terrible. Cubone is pretty mid, to be honest. Marowak is pretty good. Shiny Alola Marowak looks kind of similar to its original, but like in a great way. I'm putting bro in great. That's awesome. What? Pinsir looks good. Mega Pinsir looks even better. And Magikarp, this is the GOAT that I've been waiting for this entire time. The entire evolution line is going in peak, bro. Mega included. Lapras as well. Oh my, hold on. Ditto 2? Vaporeon, I feel like if I put it in peak, I'm gonna get looked at kind of strange, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in great. Porygon, peak. I love Porygon. And now we move on to the legendaries, and they're all super underwhelming. Regular Articuno is pretty mid. Is that Galarian Articuno? That's sick. What the? That's super sick. Zapdos, again, mid. But Galarian Zapdos looks really good. And then there's Moltres that looks, I mean, it's better than the others, I guess, you know? He tried, at least. And then Galarian Moltres looks awesome. Yo, I didn't know the Galarian versions were just like, I don't know, like same color schemes of the Kanto ones. That's awesome. I've never seen those before. Dratini, that's easily peak. Dragonair, that's peak. And then Dragonite, I'll put him in good. Then there's Mewtwo. I like Mewtwo. Mewtwo shiny is great. Mewtwo X is mid. Mewtwo X's design is pretty mid, and then the shiny just doesn't really help it much. Mega Mewtwo Y, on the other hand, hey, that's peak right there. That's peak. Mew is also going in peak. Alright, and now we're done with Kanto, so we get to move on to Gen 2. Off rip, the Chikorita line, I don't like them. Cyndaquil is also kind of eh, and then Typhlosion's pretty mid. But Hisuian Typhlosion is great, easily. Totodile is a lot better, I think, as a shiny than most of the other lines. Yo, Spinarak has such a banger shiny. Like, it's insane. Crobat, I really like Crobat. Crobat's awesome. This guy looks like he's gonna murder me. I don't want to be around him. Look at those beady red eyes. Yeah, that's a murderer, dude. That guy is a killer. Yo, the Mareep line, peak. Flaffy looks exactly the same, so he's good. Ampharos is peak, or no, Ampharos is great. Hold on, my bad. And then Mega Ampharos is peak. Wooper is awesome, he's good. And then Quagsire is great. Now Espeon, there is too much Espeon hate that I see, bro. That is a peak shiny, and I stand on it. That green is awesome. I stand on it. Espeon shiny is awesome. Umbreon, I think I'm gonna put it in great. I don't know if it's peak, but it's great for sure. Gliscor is good. I like Gliscor. Steelix is good as well. I really like Steelix. I like Steelix a lot. Quillfish is mid, and then Galarian Quillfish is great. Shuckle. Good. I don't want to put it in great, but it's good. Alright, Shiny Sneasel. Now, surely, just hypothetically, there wouldn't be an evolution to Sneasel that ruins the Shiny, because I think the Shiny looks great. So surely, the Shiny first evolution will also get better, right? Alright, so Sneasel is going to go in great. And Hisuian Sneasel Shiny is amazing. And while I have actually played Legends Arceus, I've never seen that Shiny before. That's peak. Slugma is Slugma's good, and then Macargo is good as well. Corsola Shiny is great, dude. I've genuinely never seen it before. That's awesome. What? Porygon 2 is what I've been waiting for. Peak. Smoochums. Alright, terrible. Raikou. I like Raikou Shiny. Entei, on the other hand, is great. And then Suicune, I think, is like at the same tier as Entei. Larvitar's good. Pupitar looks really nice. Tyranitar is good. And Mega Tyranitar is doing way too much. All those spikes popping out of your head, that long neck, bro. Yeah, I'll pass. That's not my Tyranitar. That's not my T-Tar. Lugia. Dude, I love Lugia so much, and I love his shiny. Same goes for Ho-Oh. Boom. Great. And then Celebi. So peak, dude. And that's Johto done. Johto was a lot faster than what I expected, to be honest. I expected Johto to take forever. Bro, this is gonna take forever. But who cares? Alright, Trico off rip, kinda good. And then Grovyle is also pretty good. And then Sceptile is also pretty good. Mega Sceptile is also gonna be going in good. Alright, now Torchic, I think you probably do just suffer the same fate as Sceptile. Granted, I do think you're better, but it's like, not by much. Now Mudkip is where things really change. Mudkip is a game-changing mon going into peak. Marshmallow, on the other hand, I cannot put in peak or great because I just don't like his design at all. I really hate his design, if I'm being honest. Now Swampert is peak. Swampert's peak. And Mega Swampert is great. Poochyena, I didn't know this had a 6 shiny. Whoa, that gold looks nice. Okay, yeah, you're going in good, man. My bad, I wasn't familiar with your game. Zigzagoon, Galarian Zigzagoon? Is that Galarian Zigzagoon? That's awesome. If I buy Sword and Shield, I'm definitely shiny hunting that thing. What? That looks great. Lumbre, Ludicolo, on the other hand, is peak. Ralts line, all pretty much great and or peak. Gardevoir has to go in peak, and Mega Gardevoir absolutely also goes in peak. I'm moving Ralts up to peak. Breloom is good. I like Breloom. Meryl. I think this is Meryl, right? It's like, it's a pre-evolution of Meryl. Mini Meryl. Yeah, Mini Meryl, absolutely peak, dude. He's great. He's awesome. Sableye, good. And then its Mega is great. I love the shiny version. Mawile is also good, and Mega Mawile is great. Alright, Aeron is like, okay, it's good. Lairon is also good. Aggron is also good, and then the Mega is just not good. Electrike is good. Manectric is also good, and then Mega Manectric, I mean, it has a lightning bolt on his back, dude. Isn't that cool enough? Like, he's going in good. Numel, good. Camerupt, great. I love Camerupt. And the Mega Camerupt is going to go in great. Dude, all these shinies are just amazing, man. I really like these shinies. Spoink, dude, I like Spoink. He's awesome. The pig though, or its evolution, kind of mid. Trapinch, good. Vibrava, good. Yeah, I'm losing my fucking mind. And Flygon is going in great. Swablu is going in good. Altaria is gonna go into great. The bird turned cloud is going to go into great as well. I can't believe they really turned the bird into a flying cloud. Flying cloud? Survivor, that shiny looks kind of clean. Hold on. I would never hunt that thing, but hey, it looks nice. Feebas is pretty good. And then my low tick is pretty great. All right, then we have Mr. Butt Chin himself. We're gonna go ahead and put all of them like in mid, I think, honestly. Shuppet, you're good. Bennett is also good. And then Mega Bennett is great, dude. The design itself plus the shiny, I really love Mega Bennett. Dusclops, I think that's Dusclops. And then like the final evolution is Dusknoir. Yeah, I like them. Tropius, kind of mid. Whatever this thing is, Why Not is absolutely great. Snowrunt is also pretty great. Glalie, on the other hand, I don't like Glalie much at all. I don't know how Snowrunt evolves into Glalie. Maybe some evolution lore I'm just not aware of. We are getting there. Lock in. Boom. Spheal, you are going into peak. Bagon. All right, Bagon's off rip going in great. Shelgon, on the other hand, is mid. And then Salamence is absolutely going to be peak. And while I'm not a fan of Shiny Mega Salamence, he also got turned into a hoverboard in Pokemon Brick Bronze, a Roblox game. So it's like, I think that gives him enough cool points to go in great. Now, the entire Metagross line is actually going in peak. Like, the entire line. From, what is his name again? Bagon to... they're all going in peak. The shiny looks so good. Everything about it looks great. Alright, Regirock. Kind of mid. Regice. There's only one reason why I like Regice, and it's just because of this one video. But, like, otherwise, it's kind of Registeel, pretty mid. Actually, I like Regice more than I like Registeel, the shiny versions. Latias, great. That is peak. That is super peak. Its shiny is also super peak. You're going up here, buddy. You will be surprised where Latios goes as well. Peak. And then, hey, you won't believe where Mega Shiny Latios will go. Now, Mega Kyogre, while I think it is great, it is objectively great, it just doesn't move me to putting it in peak, so I'm gonna just leave it there. Same goes for Omega Kyogre. Now, Groudon, I'm more like willing to put that in peak. Rayquaza is going to go in peak 100%. Look, I don't want to call it too early, but I think we might have found our best with Mega Shiny Rayquaza. That might be our best. That might be our best. Jirachi, you have to go into great tier easily. And then Deoxys, every form is going into peak. And I think that leaves Gen 4 complete, or Gen 3 completely done. Let's go. The Torterra line is kind of mid. The Chimchar line is also pretty mid, except for Infernape, which I do like Infernape in this line. And then I think the Piplup line is, in my opinion, like the best out of all of them. Now the Shinx line, I love the Shinx line, dude. Yo, every generation just has such a good lineup of shinies, man. Like, oh my, is that Combi? Oh my god, that's just not who I wanted to pick up, dude. I forgot what it's called. Man, I don't know, I hate when I blank on names, but this is great. This is an awesome shiny. This little guy too, I forgot his name as well, but he's pretty awesome. The entire Burmy line, I hate it. I don't even know if this is the shiny version or not. They're all mid. They're all mid. Bad. Oh, I really want to throw all of you in disgraceful, but you would just be you would just be wasting space if anything. Combi, I like Combi shiny, and then I like Vespiquen shiny as well. Pachirisu, perfect, or not perfect, but great, absolutely great. Weasel, good, and then whatever this, I forgot what the evolution's called. Dude, I hate blinking on Pokemon names that I know. God damn it. Drifloon is absolutely going in great, and Drifblim will be following close behind, dude. Baneri is great, and I think Lopunny is also going to be pretty great as well. I love the entire like Lopunny line. So Miss Magius, I like it. Pretty awesome. Fat Cat, I don't even remember his name if I'm being honest, but like, hey, Fat Cat goes in good. This shiny kind of just looks dull after a while. Maybe that's just a sprite, but I don't know. The pre-evolution looks better. And then Spiritomb. I've been looking so forward to Spiritomb. That's easily great. Honestly, you know what? No. He's not just great. He is peak. Dude, I love Spiritomb. The colors are awesome. I would have shiny hunted him in Legends Arceus, but that takes a little too much time. Gibble is good. Gabite is also good. And then Garchomp is so dangerously disappointing and bad. Oh my god. Mega Garchomp is mid to me as well. Riolu, easily going to be going in great. Lucario is absolutely going to be going in peak. Yo, I have to do so much scrolling with my mouse, bro. This is getting ridiculous. I think the entire Riolu line just has to go in peak. I love the switch into yellow and just everything. It just looks so nice, man. Hippowdon. Yup. That's my goat right there. Hippowdon. Yup. Now, I don't remember this guy's name, but like Drapion looks so mid compared to his pre-evolution. It's embarrassing, honestly. It's just embarrassing. Abomasnow, you're gonna go in a good. And the Mega Abomasnow, you're also gonna go in a good. Oh, what's that? Is that Weeble's final evolution? You know, the one with the pre-evolution that is currently in the great tier? That Sneasel? I will always make a fuss about this. The shiny, I hate it so much. It doesn't look good to me, bro. I hate it. I hate it too much, dare I say. And we're moving on. Magnezone? Great. Licky? This guy's name is literally Licky, dude. Yeah, this guy is a freakazoid. He's going in good, though. Rhyperior, pretty mid, in my opinion. Tangela, pretty good. Yanmega? Oh my god, that's peak. I forgot what Yanmega's shiny looked like, and it's peak. Gliscor, great. Uxie, why is Uxie right here? Why isn't it not with the team? What? Porygon Z, my glorious goat. We're going into peak, buddy. We're easily going into peak. Gallade, I think you're also going, I don't know if you're going into peak. I think your Mega is going into peak for sure, but like, I don't think regular Gallade is going into peak. Dusknoir, you're good. You're pretty good. All right, we now have to rate the Rotoms. I think they're all pretty much the same, honestly. I mean, I guess it's like which one does it best, and it's definitely not going to be Rotom Microwave. Yeah, they're all kind of good. I don't think any of them are necessarily great, come to think of it. All right, Mesprit, I think this is a good shiny. It doesn't move me, but it's a good shiny. Uxie is the same way, and then Azulf is going to go in a great. Dialga, I like shiny Dialga. I'm putting you in great. Oh, Mega dude, these designs look so strange. Okay. Palkia, you're good. Palkia's good. And then you'll go in good too, but again, I'm looking at you kind of strange. Heatran, mid. Regigigas, unfortunately mid. Giratina, easily gonna be going into peak. Cresselia is great. Cresselia looks great. Dude, this tier list, man. We're pretty much getting done with Gen 4 now. Manaphy is good. Darkrai, yup. We know who. Hey, we all know who's going into peak. Dude, the shiny looks nice. The shiny looks really nice. The Pokemon is really nice. Dude, don't get me started. Shaman. I think Shaman is great. And then Arceus. I think Arceus has a great shiny as well. Victini. Is that not a Gen 5 legendary? What is bro doing here? Victini tried to sneak themselves into Gen 4, bro. Sorry, wrong game, buddy. Starting off with Snivy, this lineup is pretty good. This evolution line is pretty good overall. I don't think they necessarily go crazy, but, you know, they're pretty good. Tepig, on the other hand, I'm not a big Tepig enjoyer, but, like, the shinies are nice. The shinies are really nice. Emboar is absolutely going to be going into great as well. That shiny looks really good. I think I'm going to throw him in peak. The blue kind of convinced me. Osh. Okay, Osh is good. Dua is also good. And then Samurott is kind of mid. Hisuian Samurott looks crazy, though. Get into great tier, buddy. Yup. Pat is a disgrace. I hate you so much. Your shiny's terrible. You're terrible. Everything about you is terrible. This guy's annoying. Lillipup, you're kind of mid, unfortunately. Ooh, that looks nice. I like that. You know, Gen 5 has like an amazing lineup, but I don't know. This might be the game I know the least names on. And it's kind of funny saying that because Boldor was my first shiny ever in another game. So I think he gets a soft spot for me. I'm putting Bro in great, to be honest. Its evolution is also pretty great. But yeah, I might play like a Gen 5 game at some point. Drober, you're going in mid. That sucks. Excadrill, you're pretty good. I like you. Dino, pretty good shiny. And then a pretty good mega as well. That might just be the regular mega though. Kind of underwhelming, but like, I don't know. Whimsicott is good. Or no, the pre-evolution of Whimsicott is good. And then Whimsicott themselves is definitely going to be peak. Man, I just don't know your name. I wish I remembered your name. This looks awesome. I'm going to put you in great. I love your color scheme. Crustle. What's your name again? I don't know, but your shiny looks nice. I'm putting you in great. Yamask. The shiny looks nice. And then I don't know what version of this one it is. Is this like Hisuian? This might be Hisuian. I'm not sure, man. I don't know, but hey, it looks nice. I'll say that. Kafa Grigus is absolutely great. Its shiny is super good. I love it. All right, trash bag number 1. Is that this thing has a G-Max form and it looks sick? Yeah, we live in the worst timeline for sure. Anyway, all 4 of them are going in peak. They're all so peak, dude. What? Oh wait, I accidentally threw these guys in great. I mean, they are great, but they're peak, dude. They're peak. Not only does the shiny look nice, but like Zorik's like super cool to play on Unite. So, hey, you know, I had to do it to him. You're a good shiny, and then Mungus. You're gonna go into great for sure. Joltik, I love Joltik. Unfortunately, he is kind of mid. His shiny's kind of mid. I can't lie. All right, now probably one of my favorite mons, just again ever, Litwick, all peak. Again, I think every single generation just has a line of Pokemon that I just really love a lot. And Chandelure, dude, they're all so awesome. All right, the Axew line starts off pretty mid, but gets so much better as it goes on. The evolution of Axew, the evolution of that thing is Haxorus, and that's in great tier. All right, Snow Cub, I like you. Your shiny's nice. The evolution of it, it's kind of mid. Stunfish, your shiny's nice. And then I think it's Galarian. You're good. Bisharp will probably go in great because that's like a super nice shade of blue. I love it. I noticed that a lot of the great and peak tier have a lot of blue involved in their shinies. I love the color blue. What can I say, man? Rufflet is mid, and Braviary is absolutely going to be going in peak. And you should already know where Hisuian Braviary is going. Yeah, that's absolutely going to be peak. All right, these ugly creatures next, I guess. Heatmore, I don't like you at all. Durant is mid. All right, Larvitar. Dude, holy shit. I keep messing up these names. I called it Larvesta. Larvitar? This is a good shiny. And then Volcarona is also pretty good. It's not crazy, but it's good. Cobalion is kind of mid in my opinion. Terrakion looks better. I think I'll put him in good. Tornadus looks pretty mid. So does the bird version of it, or whatever version is called. I don't know. Thundurus looks a lot better. Oh my god, Reshiram and Zekrom shot. Is that even the shiny form? Yeah, dude, y'all are terrible. I genuinely think these are going to be the first legendaries to go in the trash, terrible, disgrace tier. That's such an embarrassing, like, shiny. Jeez, I would hate to be you. Anyways, Landorus, mid, and Landorus Therian, something like that. It starts with a T, is mid. Kyurem, I used to really like Kyurem, but now not as much. I think it's a good shiny, though. Kyurem White looks nice. I actually really like Kyurem White. Hold on, that shiny's kind of nice. Virizion, I don't know why Virizion was so late, but hey, it's good. Keldeo is good. Keldeo's pretty good. Meloetta looks the same, but in a good way, so I'll put it in good. Genesect looks Nice, dude. Just based off the shiny, like the shiny's good, but there's a little bit of bias from that Mewtwo movie, I can't lie. Victini's easily great. And now we're done, wow. We are done with Gen 5, so we only have 4 more to go. And we're going to start off strong. Chespin is going to be a strong, great. You're getting good, and then Chestnut to pretty bad, dude. It's just not good at all. Fennekin, also great. Dude, I love shiny Fennekin. The silver looks super nice. And then, like, it turns into a purple after. This is great right here. This is greatness right here. Delphox, I think this might have to go to peak. I like this shiny. I love this shiny. This shiny's awesome. Froakie, shiny Froakie, like, starts off kind of mid. I can't lie. Like, it starts off kind of mid, but then it evolves into Greninja, and then it turns into peak. It just turns into peak immediately. Floette looks nice. Like, this Floette looks really nice. I like it. The evolution of that looks really nice. But, like, I played through the games. It just, I don't really care. I don't have a lot of care for these mons. I can't lie. Furfrou. Furfrou looks great. I like it. Hoenn Edge looks nice. Whatever this thing is called. Double Edge looks nice. And then Aegislash looks great. Aegislash in both forms. It just looks great. Yeah, most of the Gen 6 shinies are just kind of... They're just kind of good, you know, with some exceptions here and there, but overall they're okay. Heliolisk, I hate both of their shinies. I hate both of their shinies. That deep red, I hate it, man. I don't like it at all. Tyrunt actually looks super nice. This is one of the better shinies from Gen 6 right here. Sylveon, this is exactly what I've been waiting for, folks. This is exactly what I've been waiting for. Actual icon. All right, Hawlucha, pretty great. I like them. Carbink looks good. Goomy. All right, anyway, Goomy looks good. Sliggoo looks good as well. And then we have Hisui and Sliggoo, which looks exactly the same. It's regular. Okay, that's bad. And then Goodra looks good. And then Hisui and Goodra looks bad, really bad. Honestly, kind of trash. I expected a bit more, but whatever. Klefki, my favorite steel and fairy type. Phantom is absolutely going into great. I love him, and I love Trevenant too. They're both amazing. They're both perfect and awesome and great and awesome and great and okay. All right, Xerneas. I like Xerneas. I like Xerneas' shiny. Yveltal, on the other hand, also looks pretty good. And then what is this? Like Super Xerneas? Do you want me to put him in great? Cause I will do it. Hey, the horns look better. The horns do look better. You're going in great. Congratulations. Zygarde, I was thinking about putting it in great, but I was like, nah. Same goes with like the rest of the Zygarde line. They're all just kind of good, I think. Diancie, it looks good for the most part. Mega Diancie looks, again, good for the most part. Then Hoopa. Ale Hoopa Ring. Alright, great. I like Hoopa as a Pokemon. You know, I mean, even though all he says is Ale Hoopa Ring, and then he just summons some random legendary from like Timbuktu. But like, hey, he's awesome. And that's okay, you know? And then the big angry freak monster, which is Unbound Hoopa, you're also pretty cool. You're not as cool as regular Hoopa, but hey, you're also pretty cool. And that's okay. Volcanion is going in great, and I think that only leaves, well, okay, Magearna's just not here. What happened to Magearna? Magearna is in Gen 7? Why is Magearna in Gen 7? Whatever, we're moving on. Rowlet. I like you a lot. You're going in great tier, dare I say. And then Decidueye, super cool. Yeah, you're going in peak. You're absolutely going in peak. The Hisui and Decidueye, you're not as good as the regular one, but I think you're good. You are still great, even though you're just not the best, you know? You're still great. Hey, and that's what matters. Litten, mid. Torracat, mid. Incineroar, good. And I'm moving Litten to good. Poplio, now this is what I am talking about. Actually, the shiny's kind of mid, dare I say. Same goes for you. And then I think shiny Primarina is good. I think I was letting my Primarina bias talk a bit. Yongoose, I think Yongoose is just kind of mid. He's just a mid Pokemon in general. He's just kind of, I don't like him. I forgot your name, but like super electric awesome bug. Yeah, you're going in great. All right, so next is the crab that throws hands all the time. He's pretty chill, I guess. And then its evolution gets even more chill, like actually like ice type chill. So I mean, yeah. Oricorio, I love this version of Oricorio. This looks nice. Gotta lock in. All right, Rombi. Rombi? What do I mean Rombi? It's Ribombi. Rombi Enjoyer here. Rombi Enjoyer number 27. That's my new name on this channel. You're absolutely going in great. Rockruff is great for sure. Rockruff is that's so close. Not Rockruff. That's Zygarde or Zygarde. All right. Anyway, Lycan Rock. You're absolutely gonna be going in great. Boom, nighttime form. You're great too. I don't remember this like mushroom's name, but he looks so sick. Can someone remind me of his name, of his presence? He looks awesome. Hold on, I'm putting him in great. Stuffle Shiny looks really nice. And Beware only gets better. I'm putting Beware in great. Beware is awesome. You know, I love the part where he's like, you know, holding his hands out to give you a hug and then just like crushes you instantly. Like, he's just so awesome. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I only know Comfy from Unite as a support. So I mean, it's a great support to have on my team specifically. I don't like it when it's on the enemy team. I'll give the shiny a great though, honestly. Yo, they didn't need to go this hard on the sandcastle. Hold on, this is kind of crazy. No, he's kind of fire. I love this shiny. I've never seen Mineral or whatever this thing's name is. I like it shiny. It's great. I'm giving it great tier. Mimikyu. Dude, it's so basic, but it's so nice. I'm putting I'm gonna hold back. I'm gonna put you in great class. I think it could be better, but I love it shiny so much. Tapu Koko, I'm putting you in great instantly. The Tapu's shiny looks awesome, and oh my, it just looks nice. I love it. I think Tapu Bulu might be the worst one. I'm gonna put him in good though. Like, he's still good. I think Tapu Fini might be my favorite one though. All right, Cosmog, that's the shiny of all time. I don't remember this guy's name. It's kind of bad shiny though. So Galio, I hate these two shinies. I can't lie. Lunala's a bit better, but it's like I just don't really like them as much. Buzzwole shiny looks obscenely terrible, like disgusting. Exurkitree. I love how I like remember some of like the most random ones. This guy's kind of mid. Celesteela. Okay, yeah, all right, man. This guy is not real. This guy is just not a real Pokemon. Necrozma, I think Necrozma is pretty good, and then it only is up from here. Like, so Galio, I'm giving you great for sure. Like, this is cool. And then Lunala or Necrozma Dusk form, yeah, this is peak. This is peak right here. Ultra Necrozma, yeah, that's also peak. Magearna, I'm giving that peak as well. Honestly, this is such a great shiny. Like, I don't think I couldn't. Marshadow. Now look, I know the sprite design is like, if we were just only basing it off this sprite, this is disgraceful. Honestly, they didn't give bro a shiny, but look, when he moves, he turns Orphle. All right, and then we have Golden Stone Wall Man House. You're mid, and then Zora. I think you're pretty cool. I think you're pretty chill. G-Max Melmetal. This guy's giving me the ick, dude. Oh my goodness. Or Melmetal in general, he's kind of mid. All right, Gen 8, and then we have Gen 9. We only have so much more to go. Starting off with Grookey. I've never seen Grookey shiny before. This looks pretty chill. I like it. Kind of, man. Nah, I'm putting you in good. You're good. And then Rillaboom. You look pretty good as well. G-Max Rillaboom is kind of hard to tell, but I think you look pretty nice, to be honest. I like it. Score Bunny time. All right, Score Bunny, I like you. Man, oh my goodness. I'm blanking on his name. You're great. You're easily great. Cinderace is not better than his pre-evolution, I think. But it's G-Max on the other hand. I think I might have to put you in peak. I didn't think I was going to, but I think I'm gonna have to. That's awesome. What? That's like the first G-Max to go into, oh, never mind. Never mind. Forget it. Never mind. My bad. I forgot. Sabo, that looks super cool too. The G-Max is kind of strange, but in like a cool way. I think I'll give you good. And then Inteleon goes into good as well. All right, and then we're off on the actual mons of the game. All right, Rookity is good. Love him. The middle evolution, I don't know what the middle evolution is named, but it looks nice. And then Corviknight, I really like that steel. I really like that. That's nice. And then G-Max Corviknight, I think that also looks great as well. I think that's awesome. I have no clue what this guy's name is. I think this is a psychic bug type. His shiny looks awesome though. The G-Max looks even more sick. It turns into a fucking UFO. Who is this guy? Oh yeah, dude, this guy might be the GOAT. What? That's peak. No, that's actually peak design. That's peak design. That's peak shiny. Oh, hold on. Oh my god, I wish I knew some of these names. I gotta play Sword and Shield at some point. On that note, they're both pretty great, honestly. Yo, Sword and Shield has some banger shinies I'm seeing so far. What? All right, Wooloo. I think the evolution goes in good, and then the pre-evolution goes in great. I like the pre-evolution a lot more. He's just happy to be here, man. He's happy to be on the tier list. Choodle. Now, while I don't like Choodle, I don't like Choodle. This shiny objectively looks sick. I'm not just talking good. I'm talking great, dude. And that shiny's going there. From #1 Choodle hater to #1 supporter. When this game first came out, I don't know if that's just me, but I always thought the apple dragon just evolved into Dragapult. I don't know what convinced me to like think that, but hey, I thought he evolved into Dragapult. All right, Cramorant time. I think I'm throwing Cramorant in good, to be honest. This guy's pretty chill. And now he's just eating a fish for some ungodly reason. He's still good though. And then he's eating my goat? All right, bro. Yeah, all right. Absolutely disgraceful. No bias, by the way. Absolutely disgraceful. All right, the centipede, the fiery centipede of doom and despair. Yup, that's my goat right here. I like how he only gets like longer, like nothing changes other than him getting bigger and longer. Hey, W him. Yo, I don't know this guy's name. I like most of the Pokemon, but he's so cute. He's awesome. Putting him in great, man. I'm putting him in great. He's awesome. The evolution's also pretty good, I guess. All right, Teacup. Teacup, the silliest teacup in the world. Isn't this like one of the rarest shinies? If I'm not mistaken, I saw like a Nokemon video that was like 403,000 odds. Ooh, yo, this guy's shiny looks sick. I didn't know he had a good shiny. Man, if only I knew his name. Sucks to suck. Yo, I'm actually putting the final evolution in peak. Honestly, that's nice, man. That's nice. All right, yo, this is the Freak Cat's evolution. Dude, yo, he's kind of awesome. I can't lie. I'm throwing him in good. Actually, in fact, I'm moving Freaky Evil Meowth into great. I love his design so much. He looks so just insane. I love him, man. Sirfetch'd shiny evolution. All right, well, I mean, it looks better than its pre-evolution. I think it looks pretty good. Dude, is that just milk? Are you kidding me? This is not my Pokemon, bro. Bring back the 90s, bro. Anyway, I'm putting you in great. You're awesome. So is his evolution. I'd assume it's his evolution. I'm assuming they're a part of the same family. And then the G-Max only gets better. I like how it's just a giant cake with like cream swirl on it. That's awesome. Wait, no, this is actually kind of an awesome mon. Would I be a bad person to put this like milk splatter in peak? I wouldn't do that. And we move on. All right, your shiny's nice. Your shiny's pretty cool. I'll give you good. All right, who's next? Snom! Love him. I don't care if you call it biased, because it is. It's absolutely biased. Peak. Wasn't Morpeko in the Gen 7 anime, or am I just thinking of somebody else? I think I'm thinking of somebody else. His shiny's cool, though. And then evil Morpeko. To be honest, I like his color scheme more. I'm giving him great. All right, and then we have the elephant in the room, and then we have the even more massive elephant in the room, and then we have the even more massive elephant in the room that you just cannot ignore anymore. And then we have like electric dino, and he's like gray for some reason, and I didn't know he was chill like that, to be honest. Yo, this G-Max is so funny. This guy is just a tower. Like, what are you supposed to do against this thing? Dragapult himself. The man of the hour. I think that's a good shiny. All right, Zacian. Zacian's a great shiny. Zacian is awesome. My favorite doggo. He's great. And then now he has a sword in his mouth. So if you say otherwise, then I wouldn't want to say otherwise to him being great. I'm just saying. Zamazenta, I think that's also great. The shiny looks nice. I love the pink. I love everything. I love Zamazenta. I don't really like Eternatus as shiny all that much. I think the G-Max version looks a lot better, but like, I don't really care for it all that much. I can't lie. And then Urshifu himself, I think are good. Regieleki, terrible. Regidraco, pretty bad. Their shinies are just not that good. Their shinies are terrible. My bad. I'm sorry. Their shinies are terrible. God, I hate them. Those two, get them off the field instantly. Shadow thing, other Calyrex. Calyrex 2, yes, the DLC. You're going in great. And now we're on to Legends Arceus. Oh my goodness, I'm loving this. I'm absolutely here for Legends Arceus. Off rip, we're putting you in great tier. Ursaluna, I don't feel too much emotion towards Ursaluna, but I'm putting you in good. Sneasler, I like Sneasler's evolution. I don't think I like it more than his pre-evolution, but I like the evolution of it. I'm giving it great tier. And then the fish just puffs up a bit more, but it's kind of sick. Like, I didn't know he was chill like that, so I'm giving him good tier. And then there's the distant cousin of the Therian trio, so yeah, good, I guess. And with that being the last Pokemon in Legends Arceus, we would move on to Gen 9. Also, I'm going to be like post-commentarying this part because for some ungodly reason, my audio in this segment just did not pick up. Anyways, I would rate the entire Sprigatito line into great. Sprigatito is objectively the best starter in Gen 9. And honestly, if I could go back, I'm throwing bro in peak. Yeah, I am biased. I'm absolutely biased. Anyways, onto the Fuecoco line. They will all be thrown in good, and while I don't think their shinies or the starter itself is anything to run home about, I do really like Crocolore's sombrero. It's fucking sick. Then there's the Quaxly line, and while I love the Quaxly line, its shiny is bad, like really bad. Now moving on to the regular schmegular Pokemon. Anyway, shiny Lechonk is bad. I don't like it. I like its evolutions. I think their evolutions are great, just not him. Spitops and Lowkicks were also really great shinies. I didn't rate them too high on this tier list for some reason, but honestly, looking back, I really like them, especially Spinops. Palmy though, hate that guy. I should have put him in disgrace tier, to be honest. He radiates annoying aura. Now, shiny Tandemos and shiny Maushold are literally Galarian Farfetch'd all over again. The same thing as the original. It's so annoying, but then again, I love him as a Pokemon. The shiny though, disgraceful. And now on to the most disappointing shiny ever. Armarouge and Ceruledge. Now I want you guys to take a guess. Can you spot the difference? I barely could either. God, I love this Pokemon, but its shiny is so bad I can't even be biased. It's just terrible. The two dogs, I don't know their names. Their shinies are great. I love these two. They are both amazing. Now, Toadschool looks super sick, man. I love him. I love his shiny. I really like the pink on him. Oh, he's just awesome, man. He's just great. I'm throwing him in great for sure. Wiglet and Wugtrio are also two shinies that I love. Paldea really made two Pokemon that I love a lot great. And that's exactly where Wiglet and Wugtrio will be going. Great tier. Anyways, shiny Zero Form Palafin looks okay, so I'd put him in like good. But shiny Hero Palafin looks insane. That's another peak shiny for sure. That guy is amazing. Now this guy actually wants to be Koraidon and Miraidon so bad, dude. Mid shiny, mid-mon. I don't even know him. I hate him. And then they added the Alaskan Bullworm from SpongeBob. This is going in great. And then shiny Glamora is a great shiny, but it's not much different from its original. But I love Glamora's design and I'm biased, so great. Satotl and Satidon are also pretty good shinies. I like them. Dunsparce is pretty chill, a pretty nonchalant Pokemon, and his shiny's pretty good, so that's exactly where he's gonna go. Now King Gambit, Jesus Christ, my mic peaked. Now King Gambit is awesome. Oh my god, peak shiny, peak shiny, peak shiny. It's so good. It's so good. And now we're on to the Paradox Pokemon, starting off with Great Tusk. And it's a great shiny to look at, I love it. Now my Goat Screamtail is unfortunately mid, but you know, it's still a cold-blooded killer regardless. And then there's Primal Amoonguss. He's pretty great, I like him. Nothing much changes from a regular Amoonguss, but hey, Primal. And Ground Volcarona is peak. I think I like him more than regular Volcarona. I'm skipping this guy. I don't know his name. I don't want to know his name. His shiny is Iron Bundle shiny is kind of mid, unfortunately. Iron Hydreigon is just kind of mid as well. I don't even want to discuss the Goldengo line. They are all terrible. And Wo-Chien shiny is pretty good. The Mon itself is pretty bad. So, you know, there's that. But hey, at least that's the shiny going for it, I guess. Xianpao is amazing. I love him. I love his shiny. He looks sick. And then who's this? No one has ever caught this guy. This is not a real Pokemon. Now Chi-Yu shiny, absolute peak as well. This will probably be the best shiny of Gen 9, to be honest. It's so peak. Roaring Moon is an actually pretty good shiny. I love the shiny form. Iron Valiant also has a great shiny. Now Koraidon is also peak. Dude, there's so much peak between the legendaries. It's insane. And then there's Smeridon, which is pretty to be honest. And while we're done with the tier list, I still have every single Pokemon to rate, meaning that we're also finally going to be rating the entire Scarlet and Violet DLC, starting with Walking Wake. It's pretty similar to Suicune's regular shiny, but I still really like it. Suicune's shiny is great, and Walking Wake shiny is also going in great. Iron Virizion, mid. I don't like these silver platinum shinies, bro. I don't like them. There's Apple, but again, I'm assuming this is another variation, but I love the shiny. It's a caramel apple, dude. Its evolution is also going to be going in peak. Then there's this guy. His shiny isn't much different or visually appealing, so mid. All right, who's next? Get this guy off the screen, dude. Munkidori is a pretty mid shiny. Ogerpon is unfortunately really bad because there's no difference from his regular form. Arcaludon is a pretty good shiny. I know I've said some things about him in the past, but hey, good shiny. Then Shiny Gouging Fire. This is peak. This is peak shiny. It looks so good. Shiny Raging Bolt is also amazing as well. That guy is going in peak, man. Paradise Cobalion and Terrakion also kind of look really bad, just like Virizion. Man, the Sword of Justice trio is just eating dirt today, man. They're just not having a good time. Terrapagos' shiny isn't very different from the regular form, but god, do they look cool. They look really cool. I don't even know what I'm looking at right here. He'll go in good. And the final Pokemon, Pecharunt, is going in mid, unfortunately. While I do think it is a good Mon, I like its regular so much more than its shiny. Leaving all 1,143 shinies done. Now, as for my favorite shiny Pokemon, I'm definitely going to be giving that one to Weevil, bro. Weevil is the best Pokemon of all time. Now, my favorite shiny Pokemon is easily going to Deoxys. Due to me just loving the colors, man. It's so bright and vibrant, and it works so well with each form. All forms look peak. I'm definitely going to be giving it to Deoxys. Anyways, I left the tier list in the description below. Hey, but good luck ranking all 1,143 Pokemon. And in conclusion, Weevil's the greatest shiny of all time.